What up, folks? I am Ultrazilla, and this is the Ultrazilla News Weekend Update. I'm my Zillions. I hope you've had a great weekend thus far. We're going to end the weekend with another weekend update. So, unlike last week, not live. It is Valentine's Day, so happy Valentine's Day to all my Zillions out there. Hope you're spending it well with your loved ones. That's what I'm going to be doing in a little bit. This is right before dinner time. Figured I'd come down here, record my weekend update, and just, put it up in my regular time slot there at 9 p.m. Hope you dig this. Let's get right into it. The first thing I want to talk about is this Ichiban Kuji Sovik Godzilla statue. We've seen these before. I've had some Ichiban, but the Ichiban Kuji versions are like the lottery ones. This is a 20 centimeter figure, and it's not one of those things that we're gonna be able to buy outright here in the States as of yet. This goes up for lottery in May, and people that buy can buy tickets for this, and they can get them at convenience stores and whatnot. So, yeah, it's one of those things. It also says 35 centimeter, but that's the length wise of it. It does look really cool. It is Godzilla 2021 GVK. So that's very nice looking. I would love to get it. However, we're going to have to see if people put it up on eBay or Mandarake or, auction sites, or sometimes some of the Japanese import stores do get in a limited run of them because they buy tickets themselves and they put it up. Be on the lookout for that. I can't, it's every man for themselves on something like that. Or in certain occasions, and this might be one of those certain occasions, Bluefin does bring it over to the United States via the same way, that might be really limited either way. Stay tuned. I'll try to update if I can. Stay tuned to my Facebook page. Link is down below. Before I move on from GVK, I want to say that the third trailer is kind of like a TV spot, I guess. Debuted earlier, and it looks good. Like, nothing really to talk about, except maybe Godzilla's eyes. Like, when he's firing breath, you can really see he's got this really, lit up eyes thing going on, and I feel like that's personally not Godzilla. Spoilers, not spoilers. It's, just a theory, right? So, anywho, that's all I got to say about that. Go check out the trailer. Enjoy. I put it up on my Facebook page as well if you need a link to it. Again, link is down below. We're going to actually talk about GVK once again at the end here. But for now, let's move on to Neca, and they made the Universal Monsters line that, they've been hinting at with this Frankie official. Frankenstein is now up for pre-order. It looks really, really, really good. This is right up Neca's alley. Me personally, I've always been a big fan of the Universal Monsters. Like, when I was a kid, I had this book of monsters. I had Universal, and then I had a book fair. It had, the Universal Monsters in it. It had King Kong in it. It had Godzilla in it, like Gorgo, and that was like one of my big gateways into loving all this stuff. So for me personally, I consider these guys like, in that kaiju vein, the monster vein. So for me personally, I'm going to be getting the NECA Universal Monsters, especially Frankie here. And they also tease the Mummy. Now, this is not up yet. It was just like one image that they posted on their Twitter, and it's been nowhere else since that I've seen. So, but this is definitely going to be their next one. Maybe, maybe it's not, but they did tease this. So I am looking forward to it. Speaking of the Mummy, Figma, Good Smile Company, Figma, also showed a mummy. I don't know if this is supposed to be the mummy, like, or if this is from something else. I didn't gather that. But it does look very creepy and cool. I will be, you know, keeping tabs on this one as well, seeing what's up with that. But I just thought I'd mention it here because it did look interesting. Comes with a sarcophagus and an extra, like, pharaoh, like, you know, gold head. Looks really, really nice. So I don't know. Stay tuned. We'll get more info as it comes. Maybe the info's out already. You guys want to let us know down below. I don't mind. Next up, a lot of Power Rangers news here. And this is cool stuff across the board because Hasbro did one of their First Fridays deal where they talk about Hasbro Fridays, or Fan Fridays, Fan First Fridays, where they talk about various, you know, lines. They talked about Power Rangers this particular week, and they spread the love across the board. First thing they mentioned was their, you know, licensing partner. It's not the first thing they mentioned, but they mentioned their licensing partner, Super 7, which I talked about earlier this week. Please check out that video where I explained the Godzilla license, what they're going to be doing, as well as mentioning a lot of the Power Ranger stuff they're going to be doing. Here are pics, though, of the first two reaction figures that they've revealed. Well, they've revealed the line that's coming out, but first pics are of the Green Ranger and the Red Ranger. Not only that, but they showed off a clear Super Cyborg Megazord. Now, we've seen the regular Megazord in this line, but here is a clear version, which apparently is going to be coming out first. This is going to be the first drop, I think, in the entire line. And my knowledge of the Super Cyborgs is, with the exception of that regular one, which there is pre-orders, a lot of times they just drop these and they're ready to go. So I have a feeling that's going to be what happens with this Megazord sometime this spring. It's going to go up for pre-order on Super 7's website, and you're going to be able to buy it, like, right there and then. So be on the lookout for these. These are usually about $75 each. I don't know if that's going to be the case here, but it does look cool. It's something I'm interested in, so it might be something you're interested in. Next up, they showed off, and this is stuff I'm really interested in. The new Power Rangers Dino Fury show starts next week. This is based on the Super Sentai Real Soldier, and these look awesome. They showed off the Zords and how the Megazord comes together, and it looks really, really good. Now, I reviewed the main mech of the Japanese version of this from Bandai, and that was really good, but, you know, if you've gotten any of the Super Sentai mechs, they're not very posable. This one's going to have some decent articulation. Here you see the Megazord put together, and it looks really cool. I really like it. They've come up with a whole new Zord system for this, where you can mix and match all the parts, and it looks fantastic, guys. I'm loving how this looks. I don't know the details of the exact size of this yet. I don't think that was revealed during this. And if you guys don't know, the guy that's in charge of this section of Power Rangers, where they're making all these Megazords and stuff, is John Warden, who was in charge of Transformers for the longest time. So it's in really good hands here, and I'm really looking forward to getting this for sure. A lot of cool pieces were shown off, and this is one of the configurations you can make, and good stuff here. Good stuff. If you like giant robots, and check out my Vlogzilla, where I talk about, like, what I'm all about, robots and kaiju and how they all mix together. That was released earlier today. Yes, this is my third video today. How about that? I talk about that as well in a vlog. Please check out my vlog. Please check out my Haul of the Week video. Both have been posted, and links will be at the end here. So moving on to the Lightning Collection, I'm only going to talk about this one because there was regular figures shown. But for the most part, I think I'm out on a lot of the lines, you know, different Power Rangers seasons as far as the regular figures. I just don't want to overwhelm my collection with every team. It's not something I'm totally interested in. I love getting the monsters. You're going to see Pumpkin Wrapper, Lightning Collection Monsters review tomorrow. That's finally done. So here we have, well, this is not as big as that line. This is the Mighty Morphin Tenga Warrior. This was after the putties, this was like the second trooper. This is so monster, though. You know what I'm saying? I have to get it. I have to get this stuff. This is awesome. This is tokusatsu at its finest from the 90s, and it's got to be something that's in my collection. So, like monsters, certain Power Rangers, and definitely Megazord, definitely going to be continue on the channel. It's just not every one of the regular, like, different Ranger teams will be featured as much. That's been the decision I'm making as far as that goes. But plenty of Power Ranger stuff to come. Don't worry about it, especially with Super 7 doing stuff now, too. Definitely in on a lot of that. So this looks great. I really like it. This pre-order is up as well. The Megazord, the Dino Fury Megazord is not yet up, so I don't know when that's going up for orders or pre-orders, but stay tuned. We'll see what we see. This looks fantastic, though. You could get that anywhere. This is a really nice shot. Now, one last thing I want to talk about with Power Rangers is this list of upcoming Lightning Collection releases, right? That showed up. Now, I don't like to speculate, but sometimes a lot of these lists turn out to be right, especially when they have the proper listing codes. This is saying that there's going to be TMNT 2-packs. Now, I know what you're thinking. You might be thinking, oh, maybe the In Space, whatever that was called, the Next Mutation TMNT crossover. That's not what this is. If you look at the last line, it says Boom Shredder. That's going to be probably this crossover that they did from Boom Studios, the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles crossover figures. So that could be really, really cool, especially if they give us the Turtles in these awesome Power Ranger outfits. I would love this. You know, I would love to see Hasbro do regular Turtles too, but man, this would be so much cooler because this is definitely something we don't have. So, and I feel like this is something, you know, that they could do license-wise more is, you know, put them in their Power Rangers outfits here. That would be awesome. This is the Shredder. It's a Green Ranger Shredder. So, from the comic. And this is what you would see in that line. So, you know, you have a couple other things that I'm not exactly sure what they are. Ace Squad Venus, Ace Squad Jupiter. You guys can let me know. It's not like registering. I don't know if it's something from this or something from something else, but there are two packs here of Turtles, which I'm guessing are 2 Turtles and 2 Turtles each. I could be wrong. It could be a Turtle and a Power Ranger, but I feel like it's going to be 2, since there's only 2 packs there, Turtle and Turtle, right? That would make more sense to me. But you guys let me know. Maybe I'm wrong here in assuming this, but that Boom Shredder makes me think all of this is from that. And I'm excited for it. I think that could be really, really awesome. Okay, last toy thing we're going to talk about tonight is this is a third-party item. This is from Carla Customs, and she does great work, amazing work, phenomenal stuff. And yeah, this is beautiful GVK Warbat. How awesome is this? I love this. So good. And here's a side by side with a Monster Arts Godzilla 2019, and that looks fantastic. I think would be the proper size from what I've seen in the trailer. It looks like this would be that size, especially since it's like, you know, tail is curled down. Really nice. I don't know the price of this yet. It hasn't been posted, but I'll look into it. I can't guarantee it because I gotta say some of the prices Carla has posted before have been a little pricey for me personally, especially with the shipping. But This is the thing I've seen that I've wanted the most. So I'm going to really look into it. It's beautiful. So hopefully I'll be able to get that. So there you go, guys. That is awesome. And that is the Ultra Z News Weekend Update. Go enjoy some trailers. There's also this week another trailer that tells us a lot about the Netflix Pacific Rim the Black series. Still no toys announced from that. I'm a little bummed. Hopefully we get something. Somebody do it. Somebody do it. But yeah, the GVK looks good and all this stuff looks great. I'm really excited about some of this Power Ranger stuff. You guys let me know if you like Power Rangers as much as I do down below. Because I think it goes very well with this channel and it always has and, you know, it always will. And there you have it. Thanks for watching this. You guys have a great rest of your weekend. There's not much time left, but have a good, relaxing weekend, weekend night. Valentine's Day night. Till next time. Peace out, peeps.